And we're live. Hey, Chris. I
Hey,
missed you last week.
it was.
I know the schedules, okay, what had happened was I was going to do it, but then my daughter's in a new musical.
Ooh, what's the
And
musical?
so you don't want to know. I'll tell you later.
I do want to know. Okay, you tell
No,
me
you
later.
really don't. Like, trust me, you don't know. But she's in a new musical, and she had practice last Saturday at the time that we do our live stream. So,
Yeah.
so I adjusted the time this week just in case she had practice, and so I'll still be doing it when she has practice. But now that I know that she might get called on Saturdays, I had to shift things. So that's why we're starting at 9:30, y'all. Just so y'all know. So yeah, I missed you. I was like, dang, I kind of missed the live stream.
It's
I
always
was
a
like,
good time. We always have a blast.
always a good time. So today we're talking about the Charlie Kirk fiasco. And I just want to say to you, Chris, that you were the first person to send me anything about this.
Yeah.
Now, so you know me and you know how I don't give I don't care about dumb racists. So the times that Charlie Kirk has come across my timeline and I figured out he was a dumb racist, I kind of was like, okay, I can just, anytime I see that name, I can just scroll over it. So you sent me the video and you were like, he's got to be dead, right?
Yeah.
Now, this is the crazy part. I was at a restaurant with my daughter when you sent that video and the internet was bad, right? So I'm
Oh,
like, so I couldn't get the video to load. Like, I was like, what's he talking about? So I'm like, all curious. Like, I'm like, I didn't figure out what Chris is talking about. So as soon as I got to better internet and got the video, and then like I think within like 20 minutes after that, it came through that he was dead. I was like, oh shoot. Like
listen. As I said elsewhere on the internet, when I saw that video, his neck looked like a whites only water fountain. As soon as I saw, it was just
listen,
like,
and let
brrr,
me
it's
just
like he's
say
gone.
that if you are a person that wants black people to feel empathy for this racist getting shot, this ain't the show for you. You might as well turn it off now. So don't get all upset. Don't be clutching your pearls because let me tell you, I don't have any empathy for people who peddle hate. I
But
don't.
but
I just
this is
don't.
the wild thing about Charlie Kirk specifically that differentiates himself from other racists, misogynists, anti-Semites,
Mhm.
etc. He specifically has been quoted and is on the record and has been videotaped saying that he does not believe in empathy himself. He he
Right.
he hates it. He
He
doesn't
said
think,
it's a, what did he say? It's like a new age or leftist thing or something.
yeah, something along
Something,
those lines.
something along those
Yeah,
lines.
yeah, he just thinks it's like new hippy dippy kind of stuff, and he doesn't
Right.
believe in empathy. He doesn't.
Right.
So,
So
I mean, and
I
the thing
just
is, I'm not a Christian, but I would question any Christians who are mourning him, and I'm kind of speaking to the white people right now, frankly. But
right.
I would question any, someone that considers themselves a true Christian. I'd question yourself if you could mourn someone who openly does not have empathy for others.
Right.
That's completely against what Jesus Christ taught.
Right.
So what are
Right.
you guys even doing?
And the thing is, it's really like, okay, so us black people, as soon as it happened in Utah at a university in Utah, or a university in Utah,
Had nothing to do with us.
we all knew from jump who the shooter was. Did you have any questions in your mind who the shooter was?
Absolutely not. I at no point did I think that this is going to be a black person. I swear. First of all, I think the only the only mass shooter or kind of person like that surprised me was the DC sniper.
And I got a
I,
story about that.
I could I would love to hear a story about the DC sniper, but no, but like that, like when it came out, it was like it's a Jamaican guy
We
who's
were
got
like,
like a little side.
really?
It's like he's got a little sidekick, like a Robin to his Batman, and
All
what is
right.
going on? Let's hear
So
this story.
So the DC sniper happened my first year of law school. It was active
Oh my
in
lord!
DC. I'm in DC. I'm back, my hometown, my
This is
first year of law school.
I'm not laughing. That's not funny. It's like, holy shit.
It was like, I was like, oh, hell. How am I get gas? Because he was hitting gas stations.
At the gas stations. Yeah.
But let me tell you what I did, though. I only got gas in the hood because I said, I noticed where he was going. I was like, these are not black neighborhoods. So I went, I kid you not, every time, because it was scary. I'm not going to lie. Like, I'm in law school, first year, 1L, doing my thing. And I'm like, oh, shoot. Like, dude, there's a dude out here sniping people. Like, you sniping? Like, we don't even know where you're at. So I was like, look, I can't go to a gas station out in Maryland or Virginia. I got to go to the hood. So I was going, and I kid you not, black people in DC know what I'm talking about. I was going to the gas station on Florida and New York Ave, which is in the dead center of the hood. And
the intersection, wow.
Right. And it was super condensed. So I was like, I didn't want to be in the open air areas, like any place you could be sniping from. Like, it's a super dense city area, and I was like, this is my gas station. I know the sniper is not gonna hit this gas station. Like, of all the places, he ain't gonna be here. Like, that's not where he's going. But even then, I was super shook. I was like, oh my God, they got this person. And like you, when it came out he was black, we were like, get out of here. But at the same time, he was a military dude, and then we were like, oh, okay. Like,
right.
Black people know military guys and cops are the two black radicalized groups that could become shooters. So even though
Chris,
in California, like, even though
why am I blanking on his last name? But yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. Even though we are, like, black men are unlikely to be mass shooters, when it comes back that they are mass shooters, it's a good chance they were in the military,
they got that background,
or they were a cop. And so even though we were surprised, we were like, now the sidekick threw me. I was like,
that was the amazing part. It's like, excuse me, like he's got a ward, like he's Batman. Like, what is happening?
Now that one I couldn't, like, I didn't have, like, but that was, it was an interesting thing. And as always, like, even though
and the thing was, it was like there was nothing to suggest that anything between them was sexual or anything, because that was what a lot of people thought at first. But it's like, no, like, this is just his man. He's like, I'm going to teach you how to like cause terror and shoot people. Like, what?
Yeah, like, and I guess he was training him. I mean, here's the thing. Like, this is the thing that they want us to be the radicalized group. When we and honestly, we have every reason to be. We've been terrorized in this country since the inception of it. So us being radicalized and being terrorists like them, it would seem like we would be, but we're not. Right. We're not, and even though we have every reason. In fact, I always think about it, I'm like, the only group of people that really has a reason to become mass shooters are black women. We are treated the worst. But we're still not out there being killers. We're not being hateful. We're not a hate group. We don't sit around and hate people because of their existence. That's not who we are as a people, but they really want us to be that, which is why their knee-jerk reaction to this dude getting popped was to start blaming everybody but themselves, which was like, I mean, it was, and it's everywhere. You notice the Republicans are real quiet right now. Like, they had so much to say the other day.
Right, but the reality of the situation is, he is a white heterosexual male. Okay, for one.
Christian.
Number two, he is Christian. Number three, he is a registered Republican. I want to be super clear.
No, he's not registered as a Republican. His parents are registered. He's unregistered as he's unaffiliated with any party.
But wait, but wasn't there a donation that he made?
He did donate. He donated to the Republican.
So he did donate to the Republican Party, right?
Yeah.
And his father was in law enforcement and number five, they were a very pro-gun Second Amendment type family.
Right.
So I mean,
which is not a surprise to us.
Bingo card, it's just like
not a surprise to us. We knew from jump. We were like, oh, they got another one. Now what I wasn't expecting, I was expecting him to be all those things. But what I wasn't expecting was him to be part of a more alt-right white supremacist group than the guy he killed. Like that one threw me. Like I was like, oh shoot, the white supremacists are shooting the white supremacists.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what happened here, and it's just it's so funny. You know, the one thing the one thing I'll say is a lot of people have been saying things along the lines of, you know, oh, like don't laugh at this political violence, and you know, let's
I would
let's
like to say
take
it's
some.
not political violence. This is not political violence. I get tired of people saying this is political violence. This has nothing to do with politics. This is terrorism, is hatred. Like this is not politics. Politics is like, should we give people homes or a tax break? Like to me, we're like equivocating hatred and bigotry and racism the same as politics, and that's part of the issue. Like way people are saying, oh well, he got killed for what he believed. No, I mean for what he was saying. No, it's not just that. It's like these people are breeding hate and
Yeah,
they have been breeding hate for a long time. They are very hateful people. They hate everybody else. And this is the thing about hatred. When you breed hate, it's going to come back to bite you eventually, because in hate is cruelty, and hate
of
is
course.
like, just harm. There's harm being caused in these families regardless, like whether they interact with black people or Latina people or gay people. Their homes are full of hate, which
Mhm.
is why they keep raising white men who are full of hate, who are cruel, who are unjust, who are, going out and harming and saying harmful things to people. This is who they are. This is their culture. And
Mhm.
until they breed out their own hate, it's going to keep happening. Like, of course, now politics on the other hand, politics is we should have gun control because these hateful people keep shooting and killing people. Like
Mhm.
that to me, we want to talk about politics, then we're talking about, hey, there's a problem in our society, we should fix it. It's mass murders by gun carriers. Maybe we should get some gun control.
Yeah,
That's
no, I mean
politics.
this whole Charlie Kirk situation is really, to me, the definition of the chickens coming home to roost. Um,
Absolutely.
I I specifically remember, because it wasn't even that long ago, when and I'm not a big Nancy Pelosi fan, but Nancy Pelosi's husband Paul Pelosi,
Husband. Yeah.
her husband Paul Pelosi was bludgeoned in the head with a hammer during a home
Right.
invasion where
Right.
someone was attempting to assassinate Nancy Pelosi herself. And
Right.
Charlie Kirk was joking, as were plenty of
Mhm.
conservatives. They were
Plenty of them.
joking and laughing. He specifically said that uh, he was suggesting to his listeners that one of them or some of them should bail him out, bail out the attacker,
Oh yeah.
instead of condemning these things or saying like
Oh
we have to lower the
yeah.
temperature, we have to condemn political violence, etc. Oh no, none of that happened.
No,
There
no,
was
no. They
there was an
absolutely
assassination like 3 weeks ago of
right. Is it Minnesota?
Minnesota. Yes, I believe so. I had
I can't. I'm sad I don't remember her name. Right, her husband and her dog,
but
and
but
her dog.
but you know what? But the thing is, and we could look up. I'm going to look up her name, but
Yeah,
the fact that neither one of us can come up with her name is telling,
because it didn't even
because
stay in the news cycle.
it wasn't in the news cycle, and there were no large statements. There was nothing.
There
There
was
was
no
nothing.
half-mast with the federal government buildings. There was no ceremony. There were no moments of silence in Congress. And it's clear that these people, they think that they can perpetuate cruelty and lack empathy and say anything they want negatively about anybody they don't like. But when the shoe is on the other foot, suddenly they want civility, which is crazy to me because they're not a civil group of people. So
Melissa Hortman.
yes, there we
Is
go.
the-
Melissa
yeah,
Hortman and her husband and her dog, and the man posed as a police officer. I just want to point out he was a MAGA person posing as a police officer, went in and murdered them because they were Democrats. That is political violence. This dude getting popped, Charlie Kirk getting killed is not political violence, and that's how I feel. Like
but when you espouse this type of rhetoric, this type of violent rhetoric, you are only increasing the temperature. So you can't really be upset that you get burned.
Right, exactly. Hey, mentally ill millennial high. Hey, it's to me, it's like okay. And the other thing, as a well-educated Black woman, the other thing that was getting on my nerves is Charlie Kirk is a community college dropout, and don't get me wrong, community college is a great option for many people.
I'm so glad you brought this up because there's a lot of people who don't finish college. Like I'm not here to disparage anybody.
Community college is a great option, and so I want to be clear that when I say he's a community college dropout, I'm not saying anything negative about community college. I'm talking about he didn't even make it to a 4-year school to drop out like his killer did, because his killer dropped out too. These are two mediocre white men who dropped out of college, who think that they were more important and more qualified than Black women who have college degrees and secondary degrees. And every time I think about this man saying that Black women didn't have the brain power to have the jobs they had, as he was a community college dropout. You're a community college. You can't even get into the schools I got into.
You want to put up the quotes on the screen?
If you have them, send them to me so I can just start putting these.
I sent them. There's the.
Okay. Because it's crazy to me that
I think it's the second slide.
Hold on, these people
and then
actually believe. Yeah, thank you, Takashi. Thank you, Melissa Hortman. Yeah. I like to believe that you are more qualified than me. I worked my ass off to get where my degrees, and you think that I mean, let's just be honest. Charlie Kirk is like Kevin Samuels. Charlie Kirk to mediocre white men is like Kevin Samuels is to mediocre Black men. They represent the ones that believe that they should have more than they have when they are lazy, they are not smart, they are entitled, and they just don't want to do the things they need to do to become better, to become not mediocre. They want to commiserate over the fact that other people who they think are beneath them are doing better than them. So when he got up on those podcasts and was like, oh, these, like, hold on, let me get these quotes up. Yeah. These people are taking our jobs and doing that. It's just that they just didn't want to work for it. They are the DEI hires because they didn't earn it. Hold on.
Shame.
I am looking for my computer. I have to put it. Okay, there we go.
You got it?
All right, let's see. So let's look at some of these quotes.
Yeah, these quotes are wild. Put them up on the screen.
All right, let's start with this one. Yeah. All right.
Oh yeah. So that's good. So reject feminism. Submit to your husband, Taylor. You're not in charge. Discussing using Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's engagement.
Oh yeah, and I don't understand the white women that are defending him because he hates y'all too.
There's plenty of white women defending him, and it's unbelievable. Well, actually, I can kind of believe it, but so the answer is yes. The baby would be delivered. Responding to a question about whether he would support his 10-year-old daughter aborting a pregnancy conceived because of rape on the debate show Surrounded.
And again, white women. This is hatred for y'all. Showing hatred for y'all.
We need to have a Nuremberg-style trial for every gender-affirming clinic doctor. We need it immediately.
Yeah. I mean, we know that. And I firmly believe that people who hate trans people, especially men who hate trans people, are attracted to them. That's why they hate them.
You got wait. Pull up the one. The one.
I'm pulling up the next one.
Yeah, because this was specific.
Like,
Okay,
this is the funny thing.
right.
If I see a black pilot, I'm going to be like, boy, I hope he's qualified. It should be not the Charlie Kirk show. It should be community college dropout.
Right.
You can't even get into flight school. Like,
I mean, just to be able to have the audacity to open his mouth and say that.
Right.
After, like every single pilot on Earth, regardless of race, is more educated than he is. That's just
not a community college dropout. I want to keep pointing out that this dude could not make it in community college. Community college, he couldn't make it. The academics in community college were too hard. And
he also didn't because I want to shout out to all my people who, you know, kind of go out and, you know, do something different in terms of, you know, different types of degrees, different certificates. I know people in IT who he didn't do any of that. Like he didn't go and like
this is
learn
an uneducated white man.
Right. That's like it's like it would be one thing if you said if he could say, oh well, you know, I went to this program, I learned coding, I built my own website. That there's nothing like that.
There's nothing redeeming about this man at all. All he was a disgruntled white man. Mediocre college dropout white man. That's it. She said, let me put this one up. Because it's their sons, that's why white women defend them. But they raising sons who hate them and who will kill them too. It's like the white on white violence. Like these people are festering hate within their own homes. And it's always weird to me that they don't see that raising children to hate others, those kids are going to hate you eventually. And it's not like, okay, let's just be real. We grew up around, like, not so much me, but you grew up around white people. I spent white people, my time around white people when I got older. But we always, and every now and then I would go visit my siblings in the suburbs, and I got a little exposure to it. White kids are disrespectful to their parents in ways that shock Black people. This is not like, I know a lot of comedians joke about this. We point out, like, you know, like if I said that to my mom, I would be dead. But it's not an unusual thing for a white child to say, I hate you to their own parent. That's not an unusual thing. It's one of those things that as Black people, when we see white children disrespecting their parents, we're always like,
oh wow, like look at that. Okay,
look at that. Like, not to say that there aren't, you know, a handful of children, Black children, who are disrespectful to their parents. It happens, not a lot, but it happens.
Okay.
But I know your son doesn't talk to you crazy.
No.
And my child you said what? And my child does not talk to me crazy. Because we raise our kids with love. We raise our kids not to be hateful. And so that hatred is not festering in our home to the point where our children will talk to us in a crazy way.
Right.
But that is something that happens in white families, and we've all seen it. And we're like, but it's because the hatred is there.
I feel like children live what they learn and learn what they
do.
Live. So, you know, when you have, and I'm not going to, you know, treat white people as the monolith that they usually treat us as, like we're all the same as Black people. You know, I know some good white people. I will say that, but what I will say is the ones that have the audacity and have the sense of entitlement, their children see that, and their children feel a sense of entitlement, like even above their parents, right? Oh, I'm glad you pulled this one up, because this one was the one that really pissed me off. So I'm going to read this second one. We can get to the top one in a second, but I want to read the second one.
Right.
if we would have said that Joy Reid and Michelle Obama and Sheila Jackson Lee and Ketanji Brown Jackson were affirmative action picks, we would have been called racist. Now they're coming out and they're saying it for us. You do not have the brain processing power to otherwise be taken really seriously. You had to go steal a white person's slot to go be taken seriously.
That says the community college dropout. All three of those women are far more educated. All four of those women are far more educated than he will. Well, especially now, he was ever.
Right. He's not going to back to school now.
Yeah. Like,
but no, but the it's just that one, like, specifically, it's like,
because it's jealousy. He's to attack, and then the thing is, this resonates. Like I said, he is to mediocre white men what Kevin Samuels was to mediocre black men. They are jealous and angry that Joy Reid, Michelle Obama, Sheila Jackson Lee, Ketanji Brown Jackson are all more educated, living lives they wish they could have. You know, being in circles they wish they could be in. And they know that when they are faced with women, black women like that, they know that they're inferior to them. It's blatantly in their face. And instead of, again, reflecting internally and saying, what can I do to better myself? They're attacking us as if we ain't even in it. That's the other thing. We're not part of the conversation. We don't care. Like I told you before, this guy, I saw like one clip of him a few years back. Dumb white boy is kind of what I put it. And I never looked at anything else. Anytime somebody posted something from him, and you know me, once I decide you're an idiot, I'm not going to listen to you at all. So for me, he wasn't rage baiting me because I was like, oh, dumb white boy, and scrolled along. Like, my life is not affected by your stupidity. And that's how I feel about a lot of them.
No,
but I want to pull this comment up because let's talk about this. Like, yes. And the black people,
there's way too many black people just defending him, saying like, oh, how could you talk about him like this? Like, that man, I promise you, black people, that man would not piss on you if you were on fire. Like, actually, he might piss on you.
That man hates you, black people.
Very much.
He would spit on you. He would.
No.
Okay, so let's just keep it real. Internalized racism is a thing. There are a lot of black people who hate themselves, who hate being black, who want white proximity so badly that they are willing to harm themselves to get it. For example, Candace Owens is one of the tap dancing, most coontastic, opportunistic black people I've ever seen in my freaking life. Again, someone I totally ignore. But we've always had those people because no matter what you do, and I'll just say myself included, no matter what we do, when we're raised in a racist society, we're all affected by racism. Racism creeps into our consciousness too. So, for us to really survive a racist society, we do have to have like pro-black teachings, and we have to be able to deprogram the racism. And even when we do all of these things, we're still affected by it. But some of us don't have people who are deprogramming and who are pro-black in our lives to kind of like pull this stuff out of us, like to say like that's a racist person. Some of us are still programmed to, how do I say it? To be subjugated to white supremacy, to still hold white people in high regard when it's obvious this white person doesn't like them.
Right.
So it's not surprising that we have them. We've always had them. We've had coons since slavery days.
I think we always will, we
always will. We always will. I can just know. I just know, like, a lot of people have been talking about their timelines and how they've had to unfollow people. I ain't had that problem because I think I cleared all the coons and racist, closeted racist white people.
I don't have time for it. Like one guy was like, one guy on my timeline was like, oh, if you stereotypical stuff where he's like, if you are celebrating the death of Charlie Kirk, you can unfriend me. I was like, okay, no problem, no problem. Bye. Click. That's it.
I don't even have those because I cleared like the Trump apologist, the white ones out way back in 2015. I think I was like, yeah, if I had a white friend in my list and I saw that you were Trump leaning, I deleted you like immediately. I was like, I'm not even gonna play these games with you. You like this dude?
Well, the thing is, I mean, the people on my personal page are much more curated. But when I'm, using the, the professional page, that's where,
right.
Because the thing is, a lot of my humor has broad appeal. So
yeah,
I have.
No, I understand.
It's like there's Trump supporters and all kinds of people that just come to my page and they don't realize,
right,
my politics and
and then they're like, I can't believe you said that.
There were so many that were like, I used to think you were funny and now you've lost a follower. Like, okay,
bye.
I don't care. All right, Buford, go for it.
I haven't had any of those. I just have like people mad at something I said, and I'm like, I don't care. Like, here, have this block. Let me spare you from being, hurt by my posts. Let me just help you out.
What's hilarious about a lot of these people is it's I know that both of us spend a lot of time online, so it might sound a little hypocritical, but I think some of these people are too terminally online and they don't have actual in real life lives. Like when we log out of this live stream, we're both gonna go like
right. I think
out in the world, living life, doing things.
I think it seems like we're online a lot, when in reality, I think we're more one-way interacting online than most of these people who are reacting to what we say.
Correct.
Because I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not online as much as people think I am. Like, I am a one-way poster. I don't give a damn what other people are saying. So if I'm scrolling my timeline, it's unusual. Like, if I'm actually like, oh, let me see what people say. Now, the day he got killed, I was scrolling because I was entertained.
That day I was scrolling.
But in general, I just make a post and then I go about my day. Like, I don't
you know what my secret is? I schedule posts. So
I do too. I was getting ready to say that. Yeah. I'm a scheduler. I schedule stuff. So it might seem like I am constantly online. The reality of it is I'm probably not. I'm probably
what I do a lot of times when I'm writing jokes, I'll sit at my laptop, I'll write out 10 or 12 jokes, and then I'll say, okay, I'm like, post it at 3:00, and then post this one at 3:15, and then post this one at 5, and then and then so it seems like I'm posting throughout the day, and I'm at the movies or something. I'm
right, exactly. That's what I was getting ready to say. Like, the thing is, these people are so even today. So I made a joke. I think I told you I made a joke about Utah. Like all the 3 black people in Utah, are y'all good? Like, basically, I was being funny. I made the post on Thread.
I'm listening. As always, I'm always cooking. I gotta check my.
You're cooking. I know. So I make the little joke or whatever. For the most part, everybody thought it was funny. I'm getting like laughter, all this. This morning, 2 white women got in their feelings about the post. I should put it up. And like, dude, like,
throw it up if you can.
Yeah, let me throw it up. Like, dude, why are you upset at what I am doing on my page? Let me see if I can get this up. All right. And it's like white women can't just mind their freaking business, dude. All right. This one didn't send. Hold up. Hold on. Let's try it again. Let's try it again. There it is. Okay. All right. So this lady comes to my okay. So I say black folks in Utah, are all 3 of y'all holding up okay? Because I'm just, it's not a lot of black people in Utah. Black people know there's not a lot of black people in Utah. And I want to be clear that black people are everywhere. So, like, while I'm being funny, we are everywhere. We literally exist in every town. We're all over the place. So it's a joke, and everybody, for the most part, got the joke. But here comes, what is her name? Hold on, I have to find her name because it was on her post. I mean, on her page.
Our page.
Yeah. So she comes. Here comes Dina. Dina is like, are you aware that it's very condescending any person of African American descent who chooses to live in the city of Salt Lake is a brave pioneer in my view. By the way, I still believe it's too dangerous to venture outside of the city of Salt Lake. That could be very uncivilized with those racist Mormons everywhere. I should know I live in Salt Lake City, born and raised a white female non-Mormon. I've seen it all. Why are you here? Did I not say black folks in Utah? Did I not? Did I not say?
I don't think I have ever in my life posted something on the internet and where I said like talking to black people and not had at least one white person be like, I know I'm not black, but or just say anything. Like it never fails.
This is her.
Oh wow. That's the picture that she chose. Like she chose herself to show everybody. That's
right.
Wild.
Is it so hard to mind your white business?
She looks like if Sarah Palin melted, like a wax, like a Madame Tussauds wax figure of Sarah Palin, like just was neglected, and then like the hair started to lighten because like the sun comes through the window of that part of the museum.
But my thing is, she wasn't the only one. But why are you here? The question is, why are you here? Like, why can't you just go about your day and mind your freaking business?
Hey, wait.
Wait.
Can you put her picture back up for 1 second? Okay, so I just want to show you something. So right now I just took some miniature sweet potato pies that I was baking out of the oven, and this is one of the ones that I have from last night. Oh
my god!
They're delicious. But I pulled this one up because I can hold it and it's not going to burn my fingers like the ones I just took out the oven. But my point is, she looks like this sweet potato pie. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted to say. That's what I wanted.
Oh my god! I just don't understand their compulsion. And I've talked about this before. How so white man kills white man, right?
Mm-hmm.
White conservative kills white conservative. It's white on white crime. And then the white people get mad, start blaming black, brown, gay, trans communities. And then those same white people start making threats to HBCUs. Did you hear about this? That they had to shut down and go into lockdown for multiple HBCUs yesterday because of the threats. And this is the thing that doesn't make sense to me. You guys are blaming us.
It's not going to do with it.
Well, we don't have anything to do with it. It's like you guys are so racist that you all shoot each other and somehow have just continually threatened and trying to harm people who have nothing to do with it. And I get that y'all are mad because we're laughing as if we don't have a right to laugh because you guys are killing yourselves. All this white on white crime. In fact, I think one of the vigils for Charlie Kirk erupted into a brawl. Did you see that?
I didn't see that, but it doesn't surprise me.
It doesn't surprise me either. But like all of this white on white violence, because you all love to say, black on
thugs.
White.
They're thugs.
All of this. And I love how somebody pointed out that it's like Charlie Kirk got popped by a rival gang. That was funny. I had to I enjoyed the jokes.
One of my favorites was he was talking about how many how many black children are raised without fathers because they're lost to gun violence. Now his kids are there. I was like, yo, daddy got shot.
But then, so then they were like, you should feel for his wife and kids. But did you see the creepy video the wife put up?
Hold on. But I didn't see the video. But before we can get to that in a second.
Yeah.
But I posted earlier specifically about the people who try to use the wife and children as a shield. And what I
Right.
said was, number one, that woman knew the racist piece of shit that she married. So are we gonna sit
Exactly.
here and act like she's like,
Exactly.
you think she was like, going to Black Lives Matters rallies and like
Right. Right.
voting
I
for marriage
mean,
equality? Like,
what are we doing? Are we like not acknowledging the fact that he married a racist white woman too? Like, should we feel bad that she's a racist? Should we be upset that
listen,
a racist lost another racist? Like, what do you want? You want us to have empathy for our oppressors?
Medgar Evans had kids. Martin Luther King had kids. Malcolm X had
Malcolm X
kids.
had kids. We like who they had wives and children too. Shoot, what do you
Breonna
care?
Taylor
And
had
the
a family.
other thing
George
is,
Floyd had a
black
family.
kids.
Sandra Bland had a family. Philando
Right.
Castile had a family. What are we talking about?
What are we talking? And they were making fun of those deaths.
That's my point. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, but the creepy video.
Okay. Oh, right. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
So you haven't seen it.
I don't
Have
think
you
so.
read
Maybe,
about it?
I may have. I mean, yeah, no, just
she's
you about to
kissing
can you pull it up?
I'm not even gonna pull it up.
Oh no. Okay. All right. Okay. Just give me the description. Send it to me later though. She's
showing his dead body. And then she's kissing his hand in the casket.
Oh, Charlie Kirk?
Yes.
This is real?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So now it's very weird and disturbing. In fact, the video of her kissing his dead body is way more disturbing than him getting shot. Let me just say that, to me anyway. But
I'm not gonna tell people how to mourn, but kissing a dead body, I'm good. I'm all the way good. I'm all the way good on kissing a dead body.
Kissing his dead hand. She's got a close up. It's all close up. Listen, you gotta go find it for yourself. It's all over the internet right now.
I don't like if I'm laying next to a woman in bed and we haven't brushed our teeth yet. I don't really want to kiss. I'm not kissing a corpse.
And then it's like they're
trying to Colgate at least, and there's no Colgate in the world.
I guess she made some kind of statement of like she's going to continue his work. So
of course she is, because
the racism is going to continue.
She's like we're going to have a show on like I can't remember it's like I think Real America's Voice or something like that. The channel he was on. She's gonna take his slot, and she's gonna what was the politician where I think it's happened a few times where like someone dies in office and then their spouse didn't Sonny Bono's wife do that, or am I just imagining things? I feel like
you talking about Cher.
No, not Cher. No, not
Sonny
Cher.
Bono.
Yeah, but Sonny Bono had a wife. Like when Sonny Bono died in that skiing accident, he was
Stop.
I think he was in office. I'm trying not to laugh because it's not funny. He hit a tree like he was Bugs Bunny in a cartoon and he died.
Right, it's terrible. Stop.
But I think he was in office and his wife, not Cher, because he had been divorced from Cher for years.
Oh, okay. I don't know who he was married to after that. I have no idea.
Took his office, I think so. Anyway, but that is what Charlie Kirk's wife's gonna do. She's gonna be like Bindi Irwin. You know how like when Steve Irwin died, his daughter just kind of like continued.
Yeah, no, she's definitely stepping into the shoes of what he was doing.
She's gonna be the Bindi Irwin of racism. She's
okay. So then, all right. On the flip side, I don't know much about this group that I guess I should screenshot this. This group that the guy, so his name is Tyler Robinson. Is that his name? That he's part of. Hold on, let me put this up. I didn't know much about this group. I hadn't even heard of it because, again, when you're stupid, I don't pay you any mind. It's just my thing. Like as soon as I decide you're dumb. So if I saw anything about these people, I probably wouldn't have paid any attention. But because they got into a gang war and decided to like take out another one, I have gone down the rabbit hole to find out this group that he's in. So I just pulled this from Wikipedia, so
Okay.
don't get mad at me. But it's I guess what is this?
Groupers.
The groupers are sometimes called Groper Army, are a group of alt-right white nationalists and Christian nationalist activists led by Nick Fuentes. Members of the group attempted to introduce alt-right policies and mainstream conservatism in the United States and participated in the January 6th United States Capitol attack and the protests leading up to it. They have targeted other conservative groups and individuals whose agendas they view as too moderate and insufficiently nationalist. The grouper movement has been described as white nationalist, homophobic, nativist, fascist, sexist, anti-Semitic, and an attempt to rebrand the declining alt-right movement. So the guy, Tyler Robinson, and the kid in Colorado who shot his classmates are both affiliated with this group.
Yeah.
So this is all new information to me.
Although,
huh?
No, I was gonna say, remember how we were just talking about how you and we schedule posts and we may seem like we're online a lot, but we're not as terminally online as some others. This culture, like this type of culture, it's very terminally online meme type culture. And I don't know, did you see what Tyler Robinson engraved on some of the bullets?
Yeah. It has to do with this group.
Right. It was like one of the bullets said, like, if you see this, you're gay. Like,
right.
It's like that silly kind. And Tyler Robinson's 22 years old, so he's like the perfect age for like that weird kind of like internet meme culture kind of like, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like he's right in the sweet spot of thinking that stuff's funny and interesting. And if he thinks it's funny and interesting enough, he's going to be kind of, sucked into that culture. Right. And that culture is, I mean, I don't even like to say alt-right because I feel like alt-right is like such a euphemism for Nazis and just like,
it's Nazis. It's Nazis. It is what it is. It's a hate group. And they've already concluded that the majority of the what they call political gun violence is perpetrated by white nationalists. They know this is a fact. Mm-hmm. They know. I just want to point out that they've figured it out. They said white people who hate anybody else.
I know you said you don't pay a lot of attention to dumb white races, but are you familiar with Nick Fuentes, the guy that?
And I know I've heard the name Nick Fuentes. I don't watch anything. I also know he's a Latino.
We could go off. We'll table that for another discussion because I
also know he's a Latino and he's not the first Latino person to be part of a white nationalist group. I know
won't be the last. No,
it won't be the last. However, they know that the majority of political gun violence and political killings are done by white nationalists. They know this. It's a fact. But what they don't do is they don't go out and do anything legally to prevent these types of killings and these types of shootings by white nationalists. The way that they dismantled and went for like the Black Panther Party, the way that they went after MLK, the way that they went after who got the guy in Chicago who got killed when he was only like 19, 20 years old. I can't even think I'm drawing a blank. The Black political leaders who are only wanting civil rights that they said were a threat to the United States, and they went after them with COINTELPRO. They don't do this to these white nationalists. They don't do these things to stop the violence. And the Black Panther Party was not the violent party that they tried to portray them as, like the white nationalists.
The Black Panther Party fed so many people, for example.
They were the first school breakfast program.
What are we even talking?
The very first. Because they were like, hey, kids can't do well in school if they're hungry. And they went and they infiltrated and wreaked havoc and killed a bunch of people. And then they villainized them as if they were some violent group that were going to attack white people, which was never the case. But
we could talk about the the move bombing in Philadelphia. I mean,
I remember.
if
I actually remember it.
if this country deems you enough of a threat, the cops will literally drop a bomb on your house. They will.
Yeah, if you're black.
If you're black, oh yeah, for sure.
If you're black, we gotta be clear.
And it's funny because you talk about you were just talking about them infiltrating the groups, which is absolutely true. But like, you mean to tell me they wouldn't be able to infiltrate the Klan?
A white nationalist group and dismantle it and arrest a bunch of people so that people don't die? You mean to tell me that the groups of people who are causing the most violence, y'all don't want to stop that? And y'all don't want to infiltrate and take it down so people are safer? Your own people are safer? Because that's the other thing. They're killing each other. But for some reason, there's no, the legal authority, there's no law enforcement that's jumping up to fix that or to take them down. They're just like, oh, what can we do?
What can we do? We can't do anything. We can't do anything.
What can we do?
They have a right to assemble and freedom of speech, and hey.
And buy guns again. And then the other thing that's killing me with these white folks. Your children are getting murdered in school by mass shooters. And I didn't see any of these politicians. We've had like a school shooting damn near every day, right? Like,
listen, all of these politicians take their cues from the top down. So from the president and President Trump.
All these
school
shootings every day. Your kids are dying.
I mean, well, the thing is, school shootings every day, but there was specifically a school shooting on the day Charlie died,
and there was no moments of silence for those two kids. I think they survived. Did they survive?
No moment of silence, no acknowledgement. It was all about Charlie Kirk and putting the flags at half staff for him.
I just don't understand it. I don't understand. Like, I'm not white. I don't understand y'all. I don't, because I'm gonna just tell you right now. Black people hold black people accountable in a black community. We do. Like, we'll call it out. Like right now, like we calling out the coons, like y'all are cooning and that's ridiculous. We don't like you. We don't affiliate with you. You are not part of us. Okay. We are quick to and I'm the conversation between black people online, especially the black Christians who are supporting this foolishness. Like, black folks are like, see, Christianity got y'all messed up. Like, I see like the discourse between the two sides of black people, like, nah, that ain't it. What I don't see from white people, not much, not saying it doesn't happen, but not a lot of, is white people going, our children are dying and our political representatives are not focused on saving our kids. Because to me, if I were a white woman, I'd be like, F Charlie Kirk. I don't care about him.
Right.
I need my representative in Congress to get gun control because I want to be able to send my kid to school and my kid feels safe. That's important to me. But I don't see that. I don't understand how you're sitting here talking about this dude when your kids are in danger at school every day.
I think the reality is there are so many people on the right who treat politics like folks treat sports. And the thing is, like, I'll give you an example. I'm a Jets fan. The Jets have been terrible like pretty much most of my life. Okay?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make that face.
No, it's fine. Listen, I get it. I get it. The Jets are usually not a good team. Like, just my whole life, like my whole.
They aren't. I'm like, you a Jet? Oh, right. Okay.
And the thing is, like this is how Republicans act. Like, I'm rooting for an objectively bad team, right? Yeah. But my loyalty is with that team, so I'm gonna be a Jets fan no matter what. I can't bring myself to root for other teams. I'm just a Jets fan. That's what it is. But that's not how politics should be. That's not, what I mean? You shouldn't have that type of loyalty to a given party. That's not how this works. And the fact that it's like red versus blue, it's just so like lizard brain basic, and people really fall into that shit. And it's just it's really disheartening, because when you react that way, you excuse a lot of bad behavior. Like there's been so many times where I've made excuses for my quarterback. I've been like, well, he's having a bad thing, but that's okay to do with sports because sports doesn't really matter. But when you're like, well,
Right.
Charlie Kirk's not that bad or Donald Trump's not that bad, and they're sitting here doing racist, terrible things that are actively harming other human beings, like why are you still rooting for that team? And
they're this is the thing that's weird to me. They're harming them.
Right.
Like I know that these people are dangerous to everybody. Like, don't get me wrong, Black people, Latino people, Asian people, like I said, gay people, trans people, we're all in danger because these people are dangerous. But for the most part, the harm that's coming to them is coming to their own communities, and they still are not like doing anything. Like, your kids are getting shot in school. At what point? Because this has been, what was Columbine, 92? Like,
no, it was 99 because I was in high school.
90,
I remember.
okay, so like it's been going, you guys have been shooting each other in school for a long time.
Yeah.
At what point do you all say, hey, we got to do something so our kids don't die in school? That's my point. Like, when do you all say, I just I want my kids to go to school and feel safe? When do we do that?
Yeah. It shouldn't be hard.
It's like, and that's the thing that baffles me is like, y'all are not, y'all don't care about yourselves. And I guess like that, I think that's the difference to me in the culture between Black and white culture. I feel like Black people, we do have community, especially Black women. We build community around each other, and there's a general care for our community. Not to say that we don't have some idiots in our community, but for the most part, we do build community. And when I see white culture, I don't see them considering the whole as a community and that they should care about other people. Like, they're very only care about ourselves, like just me. But all of this stuff that's affecting you affects all of you. So don't like, to me, it's like my automatic thing to think about the group makes me wonder, how are y'all not thinking about all of you? Like, your kids. That's the real thing. Is like, your children are in danger. Why don't y'all care? Like, why aren't you going to vote in a way that protects your kids? Like, forget you can hate Black people all day. Why are you voting for representatives that allow your kids to get killed in school? Like, like that's where they lose me, because I'm like, I wouldn't do that. I don't do that.
I'm telling you, I think I'm really onto something in terms of the analogy I made with sports fans and those who are extreme politically. I'm not going to sit here and give Democrats a complete pass, but I'm also not going to sit here and act like they're anywhere near as bad.
Absolutely not. They're not as bad. They're not great, but they're not as bad. But also, it's a two-party system, and I have to vote.
The two-party system is such a mistake.
But it's not going to change, and I have to vote in a way that it protects my interest. So I'm not going to vote for the Republican Party, which is full of racists and rapists and pedophiles. I'm not voting for them.
Listen, I despise the two-party system. I despise the fact that I am essentially forced to vote for Democrat. I voted for a Democrat in every single election that I've ever voted in. Every time I have voted, local and on the national, for president, I've always voted for a Democrat. And I don't like that, but I'm also not going to vote for the party that's getting ICE raids going. I'm not.
Right.
I can't. I had a lot of friends, not a lot of friends, but I had a few friends that voted for Jill Stein, the Green Party. And
so thanks for that vote for Trump.
Right, exactly. It's like, it's like, hey, I understand that and a lot of the people that did this, their reasoning was, Gaza genocide, which fair, like, yes, like there is a genocide going
my
on.
thing about the Gaza genocide, did y'all think Trump was going to do something?
Right, it's still going on right now.
I just don't understand how you could vote for him over Kamala at all on that issue. Because maybe Kamala wasn't as vocal for you, but to think that Trump was going to do something more than Kamala is
No,
still
he
like,
was
I don't
he was never going to do anything. And
exactly.
if he had his way, not only would that genocide continue, but again, like we have now, you'd have the ICE raids, and like we wouldn't have that right now if Harris was president. And
Right.
if he had his way,
And,
Ukraine would have to concede all of that land to Russia, and he would
right.
just be cool with it. And that's what I don't understand. People don't see the bigger picture of these things. And
No, they don't.
yeah, like
They
it's
don't
like,
think
oh,
about.
congratulations! Like you sent a message to the Democrats by voting for Jill Stein. Oh, good for you. Now your neighbors are going
Now
to
look,
get out
now
of
we're
their
all screwed. And then we have a Supreme Court that's corrupt, who just made it okay to racially profile Latinos, which is crazy to me. I mean, it's like, how do I
And
put it?
hey, listen, and we're two Negroes that could kind of pass for Dominican or something. So like,
like to me, it's like we are literally living in these crazy racist people's dreams right now. Like they've gained so much power, and they're cutting up, but at the same time they're taking each other out. So there's that. I don't know, like,
balance here. No, and it's funny because a lot of people were saying things like, oh, all that's going to happen when Charlie Kirk is killed is he's going to become a martyr and all this. But yeah, like while that's true to a certain extent and all that, there's still
I don't think
one
it's a
left.
martyr.
There's still, well, there's going to be those people that, I mean, Trump literally called him a martyr. So there's going to be those
But
people
Trump
that are
is
going
an
to say
idiot.
that.
So there's it. Trump is an idiot.
But the point that I'm making is ultimately, at the end of the day, like how I feel about it personally, is there is one less racist, misogynistic, homophobic, transphobic, anti-Semitic person on this planet, and I think that's a net positive. Like,
I love it.
you know,
I don't even care that a racist took him out. Like,
yeah,
it's like
you
the
know.
fact that, like, he was
Well,
too. And
can,
I
can,
also think this
can I
group.
predict the future? Can I tell you what I
Yeah,
think's
go
going to
ahead.
happen? I think a racist is going to kill him in prison.
That would be awesome. Because
Like,
because
it's just the
it's like
circle of life.
you took out
You
took
were
my.
racist.
If they don't give him the death penalty, because they're going to try to give him the death
Ooh,
because he killed a white person. Now he didn't get.
mm.
He didn't get a trip to Burger King when he got arrested.
I think. Wait, I'm trying to. I think Utah. Wait, hold on. I
I
think
think
Utah
Utah has the death penalty.
No, wait, no.
I
I
do.
know they have the death penalty, but I think they have the firing squad. I could wait. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Is it Utah?
Hold on.
Does Utah still have the
think
firing squad? Yes.
they do.
Yeah. In Utah, you can be executed via firing squad.
Wow. Okay. You have to not mind me, because I don't know if you know, I've been doing the 30 vlogs in 30 days.
What'd you say?
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I said you have to not mind me messing with my phone, like I'm messing with my phone, because I'm doing the 30 vlogs in 30 days challenge.
Oh yes, I do. Yes.
So like I'm trying to vlog and
it's like
live stream, multitask, because this is my day today. I'm like trying to capture not every little bit of my day, because that's impossible, but trying to capture.
Yeah, some of the essence
stuff
of what you do in a given day. So are you dual recording right
now?
now?
I am recording my vlog for the day. Stop.
You're dual recording.
I'm dual recording. So I'm recording on my phone for my vlog for a day. What is it? This is day 13. I have been at this for 13 days.
Wow.
Bruh. Let me just tell you, this is not easy.
Not easy.
I don't know if you've ever tried it. And I've tried to make the videos at least 3 minutes long. Like I'm like, I just got to get 3 minutes, which seems like a little bit of time. But trying to capture 3 minutes of video every single day to post, I am dying, bro.
I hear you. Listen, people that don't delve into content creation don't realize how much work content creation actually is.
Right. But I was surprised because this is off topic. It's off our topic, but whatever. It's our show. We can do whatever we want. But what I was surprised is I did a cooking video. Did you see that? I don't know if you saw that.
I did see that. I did.
and y'all like the cooking video. Get out of here. Like, I'm really shocked that people like cooking videos. Like, what is this?
I think what happens is when you find a bit of an audience, I don't want to say they don't care what you do, but to a certain degree, it's like, hey, like, I just want to see what you're up to and what's happening. You know what I mean? Like, so, you know, I've had people, you know, that were, so, you know, I've done a lot of pro wrestling content because I'm a pro wrestling fan, you know.
Right.
But then
I know nothing about. I think we had this conversation. I'm like, I don't know anything about wrestling.
Right. but it's the type of thing where I've had people come to some of my political content and like some of my other content that has like some of my pro-black content that has nothing to do with The Undertaker or something, right? And there's a little like overlap. So I like, but I think sometimes it's because they appreciate my personality and my perspective on things. So that will translate to kind of almost anything, you know. Right. So
yeah. Well, you know,
and
I think it's good. I'm gonna say I think it's good practice for the trip at the end of the year. Like, just making sure I think about getting content whenever and like making sure I record it, because as long as it's recorded, I can put it together. Like, that's what I'm learning. Like,
can I give you a suggestion? And I won't take any money for this suggestion. You can have it for free.
Okay.
You do a breakfast themed channel called Breakfast. Come on.
Breakfast, because y'all like my breakfast posts.
saying you have a lot. You'll have tons of viewers. I promise you, it'll work.
Because we all eat breakfast. I had breakfast this morning. In fact, that same burrito, because of that same tofu that I cooked in that video. Remember, I told you put it in the refrigerator and you put it in the microwave for a minute. That was my breakfast. I made another burrito this morning and it was delicious. So like, if you try that recipe, let me know, because I was like, yo, like, this is my breakfast. Like, I'm not, and that's the other thing. Like, that's really my life. Like, I was like, I'm going to try to record this. And again, I'm like, y'all like cooking videos? I'm like, okay, well.
No, I had an unconventional breakfast this morning. I had chili dogs and a little bit of coochie, but so, you know, just chili dogs, you know, so.
I'm not it's rare that I eat a hot dog, like really rare. Like, and the thing is, if I eat one, it's probably a vegan hot dog, which is like,
get out of my face with a vegan. No way. When I eat,
I'm not a vegan. I want to just point out, I eat a lot of vegan foods, but I'm not vegan. Like, so for example, I made scrambled tofu, but I put bacon in it. Like, I'm not a vegan at all. Like, I'm just not. But there are vegan dishes I like.
There's nothing wrong with meatless options. No, there's nothing wrong with meatless options. But for me, if I want a hot dog that it's like, I want all of the, I want it to be mystery meat. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
and that's what let me just say. Like, when I was a kid, I did like hot dogs. Like, as a kid, I think I like hot dogs better than burgers when I was a kid. And I would eat them when I was a kid. But it had to be like, this is the thing. Okay, because I couldn't like I'm trying not to be grossed out. But I can only, like, when I was a kid, I would only eat like hot dogs that had to be like burnt and then only with ketchup. Only with ketchup. You can't put onions on it. You can't put sauerkraut. Like, all of that stuff was
no relish.
Nah.
Spicy mustard, spicy golden mustard.
No,
just ketchup.
No. Just so, and then I evolved to a chili dog, but it just chili and cheese, no onions, no.
You lost me at cheese because I don't eat cheese, so you lost me.
Okay, but I don't eat. But still, that was like an evolution over time, and then I got to be in my teenage years to early 20s, and I was just like, I don't even like hot dogs. Like, that's like something switched, and I was like, I realized I don't like whatever this meat is. I don't know what it is, but I don't like it, so I rarely eat them.
I just want you to know, just so you know, just full disclosure, if I'm ever on the West Coast and we hang out and you serve me a vegan chili dog, I'm going to call the police.
I would never do that. I would never serve anybody a vegan chili hot dog. I wouldn't. I will eat them, but I would never do that in my house, like, ever.
I don't know if you know. You don't hate me, right?
I don't hate you, so I wouldn't do that to you. I realized, like, what did I say? This offends all people who eat hot dogs. I eat. Didn't I tell you that? Like, if I'm going to eat one, it's going to be a vegan hot dog, and you were like, like, but I cook. So if you came to my house, and everyone who has come to my house, who is eating at my house, is like, man, Kai, like, listen, like they eat so well that they're upset. Like, why didn't you tell me? Like, that's how it feels that you were doing what you was doing, and we didn't know you was doing that in the house. Like, I actually cook. Like, I'm the Thanksgiving cook, just so you understand.
Listen, hold on, wait, no, I'm right there. Hold on, I have hosted Thanksgiving,
and you cook every time you're on the show.
Every time, like, literally, like. Fam, I'm making pie, right?
Right. So like so we throw down. That's why I'm like trying to think of the next thing that I'm gonna cook, you know, because like the tofu was just a quick, and I literally was making breakfast. I was like, I'm gonna record myself making breakfast. I got shit to do today. Like and that was my long day. That was on Wednesday, I think. So I didn't get home. I made that video at 6:30 in the morning. I didn't see my bed till 11:30 that night. Like, I didn't even get home until like after 10. Like, it was like my long day. But I like the stuff that I cook, I got to think about what recipe I'm going to make, you know, and show it so that y'all will enjoy something else. But nobody has told me if they tried it yet. That's the thing that's driving me crazy. Like, y'all are watching, but I need somebody to do it and taste it and see if they like it. Like,
and report back, right? Like,
right, report back. Like, you know, because I gave up eggs, you know, in the morning for tofu. So that was my reason for doing that. But now I'm like, what, do y'all like it? Like, no, anybody help me out.
I have like 5 more minutes.
Okay, we were on a tangent anyway, and we talked about this idiot. Basically, racist is dead.
We gave him enough energy.
Yeah, racist is dead. Hurrah!
I'm still happy Charlie Kirk has died.
I mean, I don't know who this Tyler Robinson is. You know, whatever you're into, Tyler. I'm also a little offended because you scored. What did you score? Like, he almost got a perfect score on the ACT or something like that. Like,
wow! I didn't hear that.
I read that. I'm a little disappointed in you, Tyler, because apparently you are at least book smart, so you shouldn't be a racist. Like, generally, technically speaking, smart people are generally not racist.
It's so funny because, you know, his father was the one that turned him in, right?
Right.
So I wonder if the dad was a racist, or if he saw his son being racist and like.
I don't know, but I'm a little offended as part of the smart community that, you know, not to say that there aren't, like, you know, highly intelligent people who might be racist. I'm not saying it's not possible, but generally speaking, if somebody is smart, if they are a high intelligence, they are generally not racist. Racism usually isn't a low IQ thing, and y'all can get upset if you want to, but they've done the studies. True. And it is what it is. If you are more likely to be racist if you have a low IQ. So when I saw that this kid, he got a full ride to whatever university, he dropped out, but he had a near perfect score. I want to say it was on the ACT. So that's why he got the scholarship. So I'm sitting here as part of the smart people community. Like, so Tyler.
What happened there, buddy?
What happened there? Like, you know, you kind of smart, maybe, or maybe you cheated. I don't know. That's another possibility. Maybe you aren't smart and you cheated on the test. That's something else. But generally speaking, smart people like Eva, Kyla Armstrong just said it. Yeah. Highly intelligent people usually aren't racist because they have reason. They can use facts and reason. And when you use facts and reason, racism doesn't make sense. And so that's why generally highly intelligent people are not racist. It is what it is. Like, so I was like, I read that little tidbit and I was like, damn, Tyler, what happened? Why you racist? Like, you supposed to be with the smart people. Like, what's going on? So yeah. But if you didn't cheat, now if you cheated, then I'm like, oh, okay, you know.
But listen, there's always an exception to every rule. I mean, you would think Candace Owens would know better than what she does.
She's opportunist. Like, she used to be like, let's just say that Candace Owens goes wherever the money goes.
Correct.
Okay. Whichever way the money is flowing, that's where she's going to flow to. So I I don't even care. Like she's not whatever you think she is, she's not. She's only there for wherever the money is coming from. So if it's coming from conservatives, she's going to be conservative. If it starts coming from, liberals, she's going to be liberal. If it's coming from black people, she's going to be with black people. Wherever the money is coming from, that's where Candace Owens is going. Okay. So just like, please. I don't even like talking about her. She gets on my nerves. I think we talked about this 2 weeks ago. Like black people who have bad hair, it's always an indicator that something's wrong. Okay.
She has hair exactly like, I've said this before, but Jermaine Stewart from, we don't have to take our clothes off to have a good time. If you ever go look at him, it's the same. It's the same, like the same edges that are just kind of frayed a little bit, and they're not,
Yeah, racism isn't intellectual, it's just emotional. Exactly. So, like again, I was a little surprised at that tidbit. I was like, damn, how that happened? Yeah, and Kyla's on a roll, and we're almost done. Candace will literally say whatever will pay her the most money or attention, and that's literally all she's motivated by. I'm telling you, just whoa! I bet you if I offered Candace Owens $50,000 right now, she would agree with anything I said right now. Okay, whatever.
Hey, I got 50 grand. What are you trying to?
Come on, Candace. Black people are the best, right? Black people are awesome. And she'd be like, yeah, black people, woo, black power. Yeah, she would be on it. She gets on my nerves.
Every episode of Power. Oh my God.
Oh, before we go, I just watched that movie. It's an old movie, and I got a late pass, but y'all, it's on Netflix. It's called The Blackening. Did you watch that movie?
Yes.
That is a hilarious movie.
It's pretty good.
And I'm mad that I missed it. And I'm mad that I'm late, but because I'm late and I was
at the time, anyway.
It was a few years back. I'm late. I don't know how
Better late than never.
Because I know that the sketch that is based on, I remember the sketch. Like, I remember it was like a YouTube video that went viral. It was hilarious. So then I was like, how did I miss this? That movie is so funny. And I just want to tell everybody.
Where did you see it? Where is it streaming now?
It's on Netflix right now. Go. So I
might go back and watch it again because I liked it. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, that one had me. I was crying. I was like, oh my God, this is the funniest movie. So yeah, if y'all are looking for something to do after we get off of here, go watch The Blackening and have a nice black ass day and a fun black ass day, because this has been a black ass week and I have had a black ass good time laughing at all the stuff that's happening. And if that upsets you, too bad, because racists are shooting each other, and I don't know, like that's to me.
Let them take each other out.
The best racist is a dead racist, as far as I'm concerned. So, like, it is what it is. So anyway, you give your socials, sir.
So listen, things you don't see every day with Chris Taliaferro on TikTok, on Facebook. You can feel free to join me in the Facebook group Kevin Samuels Died, or the new Facebook group Charlie Kirk Died.
Charlie Kirk died. Woo!
Which is already getting a lot of traction, and we've been.
It's getting a lot of traction, and it's getting reported.
Oh man, listen, they're big mad at me. I can't participate in groups until I think the 19th.
Damn, really?
Yeah, they mass reported me. It always happens, but I'm never going to be afraid of racists and misogynists and those types of folks. And they're not going to bully me. I'll take a 30-day Facebook ban. I don't care. Charlie Kirk died. Fuck him. I'll do 30 days standing on my head. I don't care. I have a life.
Dude, we told you at the beginning this show might not be for you. It might not be for you. Don't come up here upset. Don't come up in here upset. Oh, wait. Kyla, you want to roll. Hold on. Kyla said Candace's response to Charlie's death, I can't even process this. Someone responded with a quote from Charlie Kirk, Black women don't have the brain processing power.
That's great.
That was awesome. Sorry. I saw that. I had to put it up. I had to. You are correct.
That's actually really good. That's funny.
That was well done. Well played, whoever did that. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay. All right. You gave all your socials, sir?
I did.
Okay. So I am Kai Nicole on Facebook and Twitter. I am Kai Fly Mommy on Instagram and on Threads. And I've said this before, but I'm gonna say it again. And my mom and my daughter and me are going on a trip out of the country at the end of the year. We are looking for sponsors. Please, if you know somebody that owns a business that need to have some videos done or some pictures taken or want a chance to have some international content with a really cool family, please send them to my socials. I have the links up everywhere, so that they can sign up to be a sponsor for our trip. We're going regardless. I want to point out, we're not looking for money to go. We're just saying we're going. And if you are like a small business and like you can't really pay for like, advertising, or you can't pay influencers, or this is your chance. This is your opportunity. Especially if you're a Black woman. I'm really looking to work with Black women. So if this sounds like something you would love to do, or you know somebody that would like, oh, like you got to get this opportunity, jump on it. Please send them to my pages. Please have them sign up. Like I said, it's happening. The trip is going. We're going to have a good time. And I don't know if you've seen, even last night, my daughter was interrupting my my vlog. I don't know if you saw the one I posted last night, but this is what's going to happen. So yeah, you're going to see some interesting times. We're going to have a good time. So yeah, like nice. Nice. I had fun today. Like I said, I missed you last week, man. I was always
had fun. No, really. Like it felt like there was a void in my schedule.
I mean, we got to get Sarah back because I feel like I miss Sarah. I miss Sarah.
Sarah is the salty girl. She's the best. Like she is the best.
Sarah would have been cutting up on this. I know. We miss you,
sad.
Sarah.
I'm honestly sad she missed this episode specifically. If like the next time she's here, we might have to take like a 5-minute Charlie Kirk break.
We got to go back to Charlie just so she can get her input, because we need Seratonin's input, because listen, it was this week has been, like I said, it's been a good Black ass time. I'm sorry, like y'all are all upset, but Black people, we're good. We're having a good time. We're having fun. Like it's Black joy all day. You can't stop Black joy. You've never been able to stop it. That's why y'all mad, because no matter what you do to us, we still find a way to have joy. So that's why y'all
and always will.
And we will continue, no matter how bad it is. We will continue to find a way to find Black joy. So I enjoyed this week. I don't know about you, but I had a great time. I don't know.
I had a wonderful time. I did.
All right. Well, all right, people. We out of here. We got stuff to do because we have real lives. So peace, y'all. Thanks for watching.